Boo, I didn't ask you for the money to get the stuff. What's up, my blessings? I'm back with another video, and this wasn't even a planned video. I just said I'm getting the camera, and I just wanted, this is just something I feel like we need to talk about, and I need to talk about right now today because it's important. So let me just say, I just got back from the teacher store maybe about an hour ago. I've been working on some Teachers Pay teacher products, revamping some old products, and I just felt like I needed to do this video and get it out ASAP. So I went to the teacher store, and I get excited when I go because I always go to the teacher store to get my border, because decorating my classroom for me, y'all, is like therapy. It's just like very therapeutic for me to map it all out and then place things where they need to go and maneuver the desk how I want and labeling everything. It's just like, for me, I enjoy that. I know some don't, and that's okay, but for me, I enjoy that. However, I'm kind of sad because I feel like the summer just kind of went by like that, like super duper fast, and I don't know why. But anyway, that's besides the point and the point of this video. Y'all, I am so tired. I am just so tired of people being so judgmental on other teachers. Like, I'm just so tired of it and just so saddened by it. So I feel like there's a lot of judgmental going on with teachers in their classrooms. For example, I see a lot of people say, oh my gosh, that is like a Pinterest-like classroom that could be in a magazine. Or, oh, there's not much going on here. What's wrong with you? And to me, it saddens me because we are all different, and I feel like we put too much pressure on ourselves as teachers as it is. And one pressure that we have is decorating our classrooms. There are people out there, there are teachers out there who truly love decorating their classroom and making it look like a little mini museum, and it looks all wonderful and beautiful. I have no shade to give for those type of teachers because I'm not that extreme, but I do like a really cutesy decorated classroom. But I don't feel it gives anybody a right to judge someone because they want that Pinterest-like classroom, or because they've created that Pinterest-like classroom. Like, nobody should judge that person. But on the other hand too, nobody should judge the teacher over here who doesn't have the not so Pinteresty, you know, type classroom, and you know, and that's okay. Like, we are all different types of educators. And at the end of the day, y'all, what's important is truly what's going on in those classrooms. Content being taught, building positive relationships being taught, seeing kindness going on in those classrooms, seeing the joy of learning and working together and building that community and that family-like environment. That's what's important. It doesn't matter what's on your walls. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter. There are things that we need to have on our walls that we should be teaching, that the kids should be learning from and anchoring from. Yes, you know, and we have to be considerate of certain things in our classroom. Yes, I get it. I truly, truly get it. But at the end of the day, what matters is what's going on in there. But if a teacher wants a Pinterest-like classroom while learning is going on and this, that, and the other, and it's a great environment, let that teacher live and be. Let them buy what they want to buy. What gives you a right to judge someone because they went and spent all this money at the dollar spot or at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby? Like, who cares? That's their money. What gives people the right to judge that person? But then on the other side, on the flip side, what gives you the right to judge someone that doesn't have that Pinterest-like classroom? Like, there's teachers that don't like all of that extra, and that's okay. But what gives you a right to judge them and say, you didn't go to the dollar store, I see, because not much is going on here. Like, really? I mean, at the end of the day, yes, for, you know, kids want a great learning environment. But I'm going to tell you one thing. What kids really, truly love is how that teacher treats them in the classroom. How safe a classroom feels. How respected a classroom feels. How there's happiness going on in the classroom. Now, I don't have children. I have a niece and I have 2 nephews that I love and adore. And at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you, as their Aunt Tiffy, when they come to me and say, Aunt Tiffy, I love my teacher. My teacher is so funny. My teacher told a funny joke today, Aunt Tiffy. Aunt Tiffy, I was really struggling on this problem, but my teacher helped me. Aunt Tiffy, oh, my teacher just makes me so happy. That's what I'm looking for. Because 90% of the time, y'all, their kids, they'll go home and talk about how cute their classroom is and how they like it. But 90% of the time, they're talking about how funny you were, or how kind you are, or how, you know, you get to learn about this, that, and the other. Like, that's what kids go home and talk about. Not, oh, that border is super cute, I just love. Like, there's some kids in the room that look at all of that kind of stuff. And I'm not saying don't make your classrooms look Pinteresty, because let me tell you, I'm that kind of a teacher. I want the room to look like my home. Nice, cozy. That's just me. And I know there's teachers out there that feel the same way. But I know there's other teachers that don't feel that way, and that's okay. That doesn't matter. What matters is what's going on in that classroom. I feel like people are putting too much pressure on themselves. People are judging other people. Like, please. And I'm going to tell you, if you are not that Pinterest-like teacher who likes that kind of a classroom, and I'm going to tell you, don't put pressure on yourself looking at that kind of content on Instagram or on YouTube, trying to, you know, look at every day. Like, I'm waiting until, you know, I would wait until later to watch those type of videos once your room is done. But at the end of the day, y'all, we have to stop being judgmental on teachers. If this teacher wants to spend their money, that's their business. That's not you. That does not give you a pass or a right to judge. You spending all that money. You gonna be broke. Ooh. Guess what? There's many people out here that know how to budget their money. There's people out here that get help from other people. That's okay. But we have to stop being judgmental. Because let me tell you something. There are classrooms that look like Pinterest. Beautiful. Can be in a magazine. But it's a hot mess express in that room. There's not much learning going on. Kids are running the room. It's crazy. But that room is cute though. And then you have the classroom that doesn't have a whole lot going on. But guess what? That classroom is the bomb.com. So it doesn't matter if your room looks like this or looks like this. What matters is the teacher, the educator in that room, providing that content, making sure their kids are good, building those positive relationships. That's what matters. Truly, 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 truly matters. So please, if you are putting stress on yourself about your classroom because you feel like it should look a certain way, please stop doing that, because it is not worth it. You yourself are more than enough what you can provide for those students. Because at the end of the day, y'all, it's about them and what they're learning and how they're feeling in your classroom. Now, if you want to decorate your room and have it look like this, do that, because that's what I'm going to do. But if you're not that kind of, you know, teacher to decorate that way, that's okay. It's okay. We have to stop putting pressure on ourselves. We have to stop. You know, you put pressure on yourself because you see all, you know, teachers buying and doing and showing you and doing this. Like, if it's bothering you and if it's troubling you, then, like, don't look at that type of content. But we have to do better. We have to do better. That's the worst thing that somebody can do, is go in somebody's classroom and critique. Ooh, you got a lot going on here. Ooh, you spent a lot of money. I'm not spending all that kind of money. Boo, I didn't ask you for the money to get the stuff. So I don't need your 2 cents about my room. You didn't go to the teacher store much. You didn't spend a lot of money. Nah, boo. You know why? Because I went on vacation to Italy, okay? And my kids will still be good with a little border here and there. That's just all I'm saying, y'all. We have to do better. We have to stop judging each other. Remember, classrooms can be cute. Classrooms, it doesn't matter. What matters at the end of the day, y'all, is how children feel. I love y'all. Hugs and many blessings to you all. And don't forget to always pray, because God will truly always make a way. I'm rooting for you.